Yo, yo, yo. Sorry that was a little startling. How you guys doing? That was all right. Is this dope or what? Let's try that again. How you guys doing? That's much better. So my name is Dennis. I'm not funny. I'm just here to give you some business announcements in terms of the venue. If you've already noticed, probably, people are slipping on the stairs. We had some rain today, really slippery. So be very, very cautious, especially once these go down. You also might go down. So just be mindful of the stairs. There's trash barrels to the right. Please use them, empties, and I don't know if you have like a roach or something. Throw it in there. We'll collect them later. Also, there's signs that go to the bathroom. They're really easy to follow. You can't get lost. If you need anything, come talk to me. I can answer your questions. If you clog the toilet, you're on your own. I think that's pretty much it. We do have a donation box that's going to go around tonight. All the dollars that are collected are going towards putting on more events. We're not buying food with it. It's going on to just support this so we can keep doing dope things. Thank you guys for coming. Fucking just drop $1 if you can. You guys ready for a good show? All right. Now that the business is out of the way, please welcome to the stage your host for the evening, Alex Jampapa.
Yes. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Hello there, Comedy Fire. How we doing? How we feeling? Give it up for yourselves for coming out tonight. Huh? Also, please give it up for Dennis and the entire house here for somehow making this cement pit look not creepy. This is incredible. This is a very good job. This is where they sew together the human centipedes, I think. This is ridiculous. This is crazy, man. This is beautiful. This is a really cool thing. Who was at the original Comedy Fire? Who was there? Okay, a good amount of you. So if you weren't, don't worry about it. This is going to be one of the rare occasions where the sequel is better than the original. Like, it's such a good show tonight. One of those better sequels, like Empire Strikes Back, Dark Knight, Ignition Remix. The Ignition remix of shows, baby. That's where we're at. Heat's in the kitchen. I love this, man. I'm really excited. We're also, we have like better attendance than a lot of comedy clubs in Boston tonight, which is crazy. Because like I'll tell all my friends, like, you guys got to come out. These comedians are really great. They've been on TV and stuff. Please come to the club. And they're like, eh. And I was like, come to this. You can smoke weed there. And they're like, yeah, that's that's where we're getting at. Because I love weed, man. What I don't like is weed culture. Like, the only reason I would ever go to one of those weed festivals is to meet all the people I would never smoke weed with. Like, I was at one. I was talking to one of those Chewbacca-looking hippies. You know, one of those dudes is always like, money isn't real, bro, but always needs to borrow money. You know the type. And I'm talking to this dude, and he's like, in my ear. He's like, in my ear, and he's like, did you know that paper produces more hemp per acre than any other? I was like, stop, you're high. Also, it's legal now. We did it. Just relax. It's over. Like, I do not want to hang out and talk about the thing that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like if we were all drinking and having a great time, and I was like, oh, you guys are great. Did you know that alcohol causes 2.5 million deaths per year? Kind of a buzzkill. It's unreal. I had someone approach me after I did that joke, and they were like, what's your source on that statistic? And my source is the same as it always is. Somebody told me that, and then I believed it. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Because this is America, baby. This is Trump's America, where you just believe the news that you like. Just whatever you like. Just roll with that. That's completely fine. We got so divided over the election. It drove me nuts, man. Like, I don't really like Trump, but I also think that Hillary blew it. You know, like, you guys remember? Yeah. It's cool that one chick is my target audience. We're good. We're completely fine. That's fine. She totally did, man. Like, remember she called all the Trump voters deplorable? And it's like, that's stupid. Because first of all, you need those votes. Second of all, those people have no idea what that word means. They have no idea at all whatsoever. Dude, they're just gonna freak out over it. That's all that's gonna happen. You know, they're just like, well, no, we have to build the wall to keep ourselves in because Hillary just called us deportable. There we go. There we go. We're so divided right now. It's crazy. I don't even watch sports anymore. I just watch people argue on Facebook. You know? NBA Finals, view 70 comments, let's do this. Let's go. I'm in. It's the best when the people are politically polar opposites. You know, you got the super liberal lady. She's got pink hair and thick rim glasses and 4 useless master's degrees. Brighton. And then you got the hyper-conservative guy, and he's got like a fish and a gun in his profile picture. Calls into local sports radio every morning, somehow makes it about Obama. You know the type. The only thing they have in common is an aggressive amount of bumper stickers. Like, homie, if you have more than 4 bumper stickers, you should just have one that says, I'm horrible. That's all you should have. But at least those people are real about who they are. Like, the craziest thing to me is when people will take the social issues and try to make them about themselves. Like, you guys remember when we legalized gay marriage a couple years ago? Yeah. Yeah, but then a bunch of people on Facebook made their profile pictures a rainbow. And if you were involved in that, cool. But with some people, it was like, really, Mark, who called me a faggot every day in middle school? Really? Interesting. My bad, is Mark here? But I love it, man. I really do. It's just tough. It's just tough to be out there. It's tough to be on Facebook. Because ironically, I had an incident where someone logged into my Facebook account and they made a status for me. And they were like, everyone, I'm tired of lying to myself. I'm tired of lying to you. I'm gay. I was like, that's cool. No one's going to believe that. Just a prank. A lot of people believed it. A whole lot of people. I think in their defense, they were like, Alex was on the wrestling team, so this whole thing checks out. I think we're okay there. Absolutely, man. And like initially I log in and I'm kind of mad about the situation. You know, I had a girlfriend at the time. We just broke up because we're not compatible. I'm a Virgo. She's an idiot. Stupid. She was the worst kind of girlfriend because she would do that thing where she would never communicate. Like something would clearly be wrong. And I'd be like, what's wrong? And she'd be like, nothing. I'm fine. Yo, that's not how you solve a problem. You know, what's going to happen to this girl when someone's robbing her house? And she has to call the police, and they're like, 911, what is the emergency? And she's like, nothing. I'm fine. They're like, are you sure? And she's like, you should somehow know what the problem is. It's garbage. Like, can 911 hang up on you if your emergency isn't good enough? You know, like if I called and I was like, the 9th season of Friends isn't on Netflix. I don't know what they named the baby. Would they have to be like, all right, we'll send someone over. Craig has the DVD. And so, like, I log in, and initially I'm kind of mad about this. But then I noticed that a lot of people were giving me positive feedback. Like, everyone's like, oh, my God, good for you. You're so brave. We always knew. I'll take it. I want those likes. There's nothing like a good like. It's just beautiful. I'm out here to get the likes, but I'm trying to get good likes because there's different kinds of likes, you know? Like, a like from a dude, that's worth 1 like. A like from an attractive woman, that's worth 10 likes. A like from a celebrity, that's worth 100 likes. A like from a family member, that's worth no likes. That's worth no likes at all. It's like kissing your sister. It don't count. My bad. I think we have some sister kissers in the audience. My apologies. Crazy. Crazy, man. Really is nuts. Yeah, man, that's what it is. The whole girlfriend thing happened. I have a new girlfriend now. She's amazing. She's like when you get a bag of trail mix and there's like a ton of M&Ms in there. You know, yeah, very sweet. Still mostly nuts. No, she's beautiful, incredible, intelligent, and I say that because she is here. We got some donation stuff set up here. Very important. So, you know, if you guys enjoy the show and everything, you can throw a donation. We have the Venmo account that's Comedy Fire, and just send that right over. Venmo is a beautiful system. Venmo, however, makes me nervous in a lot of ways because I never covered my tracks very well, you know, in general. So I'm just hoping I never get called out because they're going to be like, all right, Alex, so it says here that at 3 a.m. you spent $80 on pizza? It's like, yeah, it was a late night. I was a little hungry. Okay, but then it says here that at 4 a.m. you spent $80 on pizza? Bit of a pizza head, I guess. Okay, but then it says here that at 5 a.m. you spent $80 on pizza? Parentheses, LOL, cocaine? All right, you fuckers are cool. We're good here. We're good here. I don't want to seem like I'm bragging to you guys. Don't want to seem like I'm showing off. I have worked at 3 Dunkin' Donuts. Thank you. In my hometown of Burlington, Massachusetts, we have 8 Dunkin' Donuts. And they say the average American will work 8 jobs in their lifetime, so I got it all figured out. My first day on the job at the first Dunkin' Donuts, I walked in. I was 15 years old. And they said, you reek of marijuana. I said, it's from the marijuana. And they said, you're fired. So, true story, still in my Dunks uniform. I just got on my bike, and I rode it to another Dunkin' Donuts like a mile down the road. And I walked in, and I was like, is it that other Dunkin' Donuts? But they transferred me. And they were like, that's clearly a lie. But we're Dunkin' Donuts. You're in. Got the job. The second Dunkin' Donuts, I stopped showing up, so they fired me. I hope. I hope they're not there like, Alex will be here. We believe in him. Third Dunkin' Donuts is my absolute favorite because we never knew what the manager was doing. She was just locked in her office all the time. And then one of the kids found her Facebook account. As it turns out, just on Farmville all day, every day. If you don't know what Farmville is, this is an online game where you pretend to have a farm. So this is crazy because a real store was failing while virtual crops were thriving. It's insanity. I love it, man. I am out there. I'm very active. Just had to pick up a fresh pack of condoms. Old one's expired. Weird to me that they put an expiration date on the condoms, you know? It's like, yeah, if it takes you 5 years to get laid, the rubbers are going to bail. There's a lot of different kinds of condoms, which is strange to me. Like, they have non-lubricated condoms. They have dry condoms. That's not even a preference. That's just worse. It's like if you ordered your ice cream heated up. It's like if the waiter came over and was like, did you want to do the soup or the salad? Or we could just kick you in the dick. And you're like, that last one. Make it happen. They have Trojan ecstasy now because it feels like ecstasy. And it's like, no, Trojan. It feels like ecstasy, not wearing a condom, okay? Like, Trojan ecstasy should just be an empty box. Aw, do you work for Trojan? My bad, damn. I love it though, man. I don't know. Got a lot of stuff going on. It's crazy. What I don't like hearing about is super advanced technology, because I'm already frustrated with the technology now, you know? Like, I saw this article, and they were talking about how now scientists can 3D print a human heart. I was like, that's amazing. I went to print out the article, and there was a paper jam. I was like, we're not ready. All right, you guys ready for a great show tonight? So you are warmed up. I am super excited, man. We, for real, have a really, really great show ahead of us. This first lady coming up has been tearing it up all across Boston, one of my absolute favorites. Please welcome to the stage my friend, Hasmin Garza. Yeah. Longer clap, long walk up here.
Woo, that was a dangerous walk down those stairs. Oh, man. What's up, millennials? How you doing? I love millennials. I do. I think you guys are one of the most inclusive, sensitive generations ever. You get a little carried away with the Harry Potter references, but other than that, and you're a little too PC sometimes, a little too woke. You know, to the point where I can't understand what the fuck you're trying to say sometimes. Like, I was on the T the other night. It was late night, and I'm with a girlfriend of mine. There's a group of drunk 20-somethings, and an argument breaks out. I was like, oh shit, someone's gonna throw a punch, because that's what would have happened when I was in my 20s. Instead, the one dude yells at the other dude, hey, live an authentic life, bro. All his boys are like, oh shit, oh damn, like he burned him. My girl's like, what just happened? I go, oh, I think that's how they say faggot now. Pretty sure that's what just happened. I'm Latina. It's, thank you. If you don't speak Spanish, that means Latina. I'm Mexican. I grew up in a really rough barrio called Utah. That shit was rough, man. It was rough because this was like the early 80s. My family, we were the only non-white family in the entire neighborhood. Those kids were so excited to see us, though. They could not wait to do racism. They were like, yes, we get to use words we've never used before. They didn't know how to do it properly yet, though. Like, no shit, on my first day of school, I got called the N-word. I was like, what the? I thought it was a misfire. Here's how bad the N-word is. All I said was, hey, man, I'm a fucking spick. Get that shit right. Ooh, they got it right. They got it so right. They added more. The one that always pissed me off the most was wetback. Wetback. Like, I didn't swim here, thank you very much. I carpooled with 30 of my closest friends and family, H to the OV lane the whole way, No, I'm fucking with you. I was born here. My classmates didn't believe me, though. Little truthers. They didn't give a shit. I remember this little Asian girl started going to our school. I was like, thank God, someone to take the heat off me. They called her fresh off the boat. Fresh off the boat. That pissed me off. I was like, whoa, 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 why'd she get a boat? I'm over here swimming the Rio Grande. Some bullshit. The older I got, though, more minorities started moving to the neighborhood. But at the time I was in high school, there were like a ton of other Mexicans at my high school. And my sophomore year, I'll never forget this. This girl, Heather Meza, wanted to fight me because I wasn't Mexican enough. She was one of those girls who thought because she wore eyeliner and hoop earrings, she was like Mexican as fuck. You know, she called me whitewashed. Whitewashed. I was like, I hate to break it to you, Heather, but your name's Heather. Like, doesn't that sound like the name of a girl who goes home and is like, but Daddy, you promised. Daddy, Maria's making eye contact. Fuck me, Daddy. No. Little Pornhub humor for you, okay? We've all clicked on those ones on accident, okay? Oh, man. I'm not a fan of the president. Yeah, you're like, you already said you're Mexican. Yeah, I thought long and hard about why Hillary lost. Long and hard. I feel like she tried too hard to relate to groups she had no business trying to relate with. You know, did you see the Mary J. Blige interview? What the fuck are you doing? I'll never forget, during one of the debates, they asked her about race relations. And before she answered, she cleared her throat. She looked down, looked back up. I was like, if this bitch starts rapping right now, I will vote for her with confidence. That's my girl right there. Hell yeah. Everyone was pissed off last year between the election and like their favorite celebrity dying. Everyone was pissed off. I was pissed off for a different reason. Yeah, I was pissed off that there were 3 documentaries and a Lifetime movie about JonBenet Ramsey. Why? Like, real talk, didn't she look like she was going to grow up to be a big old cunt? She looked like her parents were grooming her to be a cunt. Like, yeah, one day you're going to grow up and speak to all the managers. Even the way people reacted to her name, I'll never forget that. I remember they kept saying, oh, it's so sophisticated. It's so beautiful. Because it's French. JonBenet. Add one more nay to that name and see what happens. JonBenet gets 0 documentaries. 0 for you. Man, a lot of people have been sending me screenshots of private conversations that they've had with other people. I think that's so shady. That is some shady ass shit. Anytime they do that, I'm like, never texting you again. They'll text me something really innocent after, like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, I'll tell you in person. Technology makes shady people even shadier, dude. Like, if this were the 90s, that would be the equivalent of going up to someone and being like, hey, I talked to Carol yesterday, and I was wearing a wire the entire time. Want to hear the tape? You're goddamn right I want to hear that tape. I also want you out of my life. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I'm bisexual. Any bisexual people here? What the fuck? You millennials are not. Yeah, I'm bisexual. I try not to say that very often, though. I feel like men have enough joy in their lives as it is. You know, anytime I tell a dude I'm bisexual, he acts like I just said I have a swimming pool. Like his life just got so much better. That's fucked up, too, because if a dude says he's bisexual, I notice people are always like, oh, he doesn't know how to say he's gay yet. Oh, it's too bad. I've never even felt like a true member of the queer community, though, because like I've been with women, but I've never been in love with a woman. Never even been in a relationship with a woman. You know, I guess I'm just fucking these hoes. Shoot. I did something very bisexual recently, though. I took my male friend with benefits to a strip club. He told me he'd never been to a strip club before. I was like, oh, shit. We are going to get you a fake ID, mister. Okay. First things first. We were at the strip club maybe 5 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes before I was like, why am I here? What am I doing here? I can look at my own boobs and vagina anytime I want. And then our stripper did this thing where she like got down on all fours and arched her back so we could see her butthole. I was like, that's why we're here. Mama can't cook that at home. That is gourmet. I'm not even into buttholes. I'll tell you what, though, I learned that day. If someone shows you theirs, you do not walk away. That is like the ultimate cliffhanger. We were like, what's going to happen next? I think she's trying to tell us something. What is it, girl? Like she's spelling something out with Morse code with her butthole. Repeal Obamacare? What? Oh, shit. A lot of people say that men don't ask for directions. That's some bullshit. You just have to be willing to listen for it. Okay? If you've ever heard a man say the words, I'm gonna come, you've heard a man ask for directions. Okay? Case in point, if you were anywhere else and someone came up to you and they're like, I'm gonna shit my pants. You'd be like, down the hall, second door on the left. You would give directions. When he says, I'm gonna come, he's basically saying, where on your body can I do that? That's why he gets that glimmer of hope in his eyes, right? Because you can say anything you want in that scenario. He's looking for like 2 answers, but you can say anything you want. You can be like, all over your Jordans. Come all over your Jordans, baby. Come all over your Jordans. If you say it like that, he'll come all over anything. He'll be like, oh, my little sister's diary. Tom Brady's jersey. Ah. I don't get it. I'll never get it. Something's about to come out of his body, make a big old mess. He's like, oh, she might want this all over her face. Who am I to deprive her of that? As women, sometimes that happens to us. Sometimes something's going to come out of our body, make a big old mess. You've never once heard a woman be like, where should I have this baby? Where do you want this baby? Just hoping that some dude's like, all over this dick, girl. I'll swallow that baby, girl. That's it for me, you guys. Have a great night.
One more time for Hasmin Garza. Hey, if we could just ask a couple of people to do like she's doing and just fill in these seats right here, that'd be incredible. I know there's like a thing in comedy shows. You're like, oh, you don't want to sit up front. We're not going to do the hacky crowd work thing where I'm like, so what do you do for work? No one cares, so we're fine. Just for real, if you guys could just come up here. Only not Jeff. Jeff Smith, do not sit up front. You are 6'5", so do not do that. Have you ever sat in the front row of anything? 30 minutes. Oh my God, fuck that, buddy. You must wear a top hat in the front row, you piece of shit. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. No, for real, if you guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to talk to you if you're in the back now. And then the back becomes the front row. What do you do for work? Yeah, motherfucker, I'm making eye contact with you. What do you do for work? Huh? Yeah, you're fine. We'll do you. I was looking at him, but you're fine. What do you do for work? I'll tell you what you do. You sit in these goddamn seats is what you do. Could we ask you to move up, man? Can we get, what's your name again, man? Yeah. Can we give it up for Sam because he's moving up? He's moving up to this row right here. Jeff. He's gone. Okay. That's cool, man. I'll if you guys want to sit up front, I'll give you $1. I'll give you $1. Any takers for the $1? Huh? Absolutely, I don't have $1. So I've clearly been bluffing here. All right, we filled in pretty nicely. I appreciate that. If you guys would like to move up, again, there's going to be no, so how long have you guys been dating? We're not doing that shit, so don't worry about it at all. Oh, my goodness. Well, this is fun, huh? So one thing about me, my dad's name is Sandy. It's cool, you can laugh. He ain't here. That is a woman's name. Like my parents are Holly and Sandy, everybody thinks they're a lesbian couple. My dad also has an extremely high-pitched yell. That makes it impossible to discipline children. Right? Like he'd catch me and my buddies drinking in high school, and he'd be like, I said no freaking beers in the house! And my friends would be like, well, I'm going to bring over a beer just so I can hear that again. It was hilarious. All right, guys. You guys ready for your next comedian? All right. This dude is super funny. Just moved here from New York. He's been featured on MTV. Please welcome to the stage, Paul Roseberry.
Guys, I think we all know technology is blowing up, right? Smartphones, apps. I gotta tell you, where I didn't know technology was gonna hit so hard, public bathrooms. You ever get blown away by the technology in a goddamn restaurant bathroom? It is like an MIT science show when you go into a bathroom now. First thing they did, got rid of the knobs on the sink. No more knobs, which sounds good. You're saving water, right? Problem is, you ever go up to the sink and you don't know where the sensor is? And you just kind of wave, and then you wave, and you're looking around. You gotta start to, does this sink even work? You gotta like inspect the sink and see if it's even ever been wet. Because you might have the broken sink. You ever be like an asshole waving your hands like Merlin on a broken sink? You're looking around to make sure other people's sinks work. You jump over to another sink, and you're like, oh, fuck the broken sink. And this sink, you're not finding it here, and another dude makes your sink work? You feel like such a shithead. You're like, you know what, just good. You know what, enough. Fuck it, fuck sinks. Even better than the sinks, though, who has put so much effort into the soap? It used to be you walk up to a soap dispenser, you push it, soap comes out, end of transaction. Life is good. One day you put your hand out, you don't have to touch anything. It's just got a sensor, and it puts like a little dollop, just a little bit of magic soap just coming. You're like, no shit, all right, cool, I didn't touch anything. They didn't have to do that because germs, you're not going to touch the soap machine again after you wash it. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't need to not touch soap. They made it, you know what I mean? Like, think about that. There's no reason at all. That thing, someone could puke on the soap. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I'm never touching it again. And I trust soap with everything. Soap, anything makes my hands clean. So we had the electronic soap dispenser. And then one day my mind was blown. I put my hand out. The soap fluffed itself. Did you not shit a little bit the first time you got pre-fluffed soap? I don't even have to lather it in my fucking, just pre-fluffed. You guys are still working on the soap, huh? I thought they went home. I thought it was over. And I was like, you know what? There's such a lack of logic on how we got to the pre-fluff soap. I have one solution. There's only one way I came up with that we have pre-fluff soap. And it's not a corporate project. That's like a oil chic kind of project. You know what I mean? Like these rich oil sheiks that have like 100 Ferraris and 50 helicopters and shit. I just picture some sheik being like ripping on his hookah. Oh, I have an idea. Bring me all of my best advisors. Come to me now. Come to me. I have an idea. What I want most in this world, I have Ferraris. You know what I want? I don't know if this is possible. Can you give me the soap that fluffs itself? Maybe this is crazy. If this is crazy, tell me it's too crazy. I understand. Well, we won't do. Is it possible to get the self-fluffing soap? And the advisor's like, what the fuck is he talking about? I don't know. We don't want our heads cut off. We better come up with self-fluffing soap. And so somehow the dude probably just passed out, forgot he even asked for it. And some dude was like, your chicness. What the fuck they go? we did it. We did it. We did what? What did you do? And he's like, we got the self-fluffing soap. And that sheik shit himself. He's like, get the fuck out of here. You made soap that you really did it. I thought I've seen everything in the world. You made me self-fluffing soap. I'm going to become a humanitarian. Share this with the world. Do not keep this. No, I make money on oil. I give away the self-fluffing soap. Let every restaurant in New Jersey, I don't give a shit anywhere. Let them have the soap that fluffs. And I think that's how we got the soap. That's the only way I can imagine we came up with the soap. I've gotten to a point, even though that's my firm belief on how we got the self-fluffing soap, I've reached a point, I expect the self-fluffing soap. You know what I mean? If I go to a bathroom and I put my hand out and the soap is gel, I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. I'm like, what is this shit? In fact, I'm more like, what is the meaning of this? I kind of become the sheik for a minute. I'm like, no, I expect self-fluffing soap. What is the meaning of this? What has my life become? Why do I put out the hand and I must fluff my own soap? This is not for my life. And I get so upset until like my buddy taps me on the shoulder and he's like, bro, are you done? You're on the fucking highway bathroom at an Exxon. You need to get the fuck, move on, dude. And I'm like, oh shit, I totally forgot. They're like, you got to throw money for gas. I'm like, oh fuck, I thought I was a sheik with soap. Kind of wanted to be. The craziest thing in the bathroom, I'll leave you with this. This is insanity. When you come to dry your hands, it used to be very simple. You had paper towel dispensers. You had just paper towels. You dry your hand, paper towel, done. People were like, oh, you're cutting down too many trees. Can't have paper towels, cutting down too many trees. Okay, so they gave us electric-powered hand dryers. We're like, oh, we saved the trees, until another group was like, no. It takes power plants that ruin the environment to power the hand dryer. What do? Somehow our solution was electric-powered paper towel dispensers. The worst of both worlds. How? How did we fuck it up twice? How is that a solution? I think what happened was finally the two guys who had the paper towel and the hand dryer got together and were like, yo, man, I can't believe you're still working on this. Can you? And the guy was like, no, what the fuck? And he's like, I wanted to work on rockets. And he's like, yeah, I want to work on cars. How do we get stuck on hand drying? And the one guy was like, you know what? Man, my fucking wife, she gets shit on because the other wives at the pool tell her that she's got to say I work in sanitation. They think I'm a garbage man. And you're like, what do we do? And you know what? We said, fuck it. Fuck these people. We're going to walk into that boardroom with an electric-powered paper towel dispenser, and we're going to sell that shit. We're going to sell it like it's the best damn product they've ever seen. He's like, that's not going to work. And he said, you know what? It has to. It has to, because I'm done doing this. And he says, yeah, so am I. I'd rather work at fucking Taco Bell than ever doing this again. And he said, you know what? If you're in, I'm in. They said, you know what? If they don't buy it, we go down in flames like the Thelma and Louise of hand drying. And he said, I'm in. And he said, I'm in. And they hand pumped. And they walked into that boardroom like they had just invented fucking gold. And they walked in and they sold it so hard. And it didn't make sense to anybody. But they bought it. They bought it because they sold it well. And they're like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to spread this all over. If we couple this with the fucking sheik's hand soap, I think we could corner the bathroom market. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this. And they did it. And those guys to this day have retired and they're on yachts. And our hands are clean and dry. And my name's Paul Roseberry, guys. I've had a great time hanging with you. Keep it clean in the bathrooms. We'll see you again soon.
One more time for Paul Roseberry. It's like if Dane Cook had a job. I like that dude. I like him a lot. I really do. No, we're losing people up front now. You'll be back, right? Right, all right. Careful on those stairs. Unless you're not going to sit back there, then just get rocking with them. Oh, my goodness. I do think it's just time we just kind of accept the fact that hand dryers, like as a society, they don't work. Like they super don't. Like every time you use them, it feels like you're doing the hand dryer a favor. You're like, no, you're great. It's fucking ridiculous. I hate it. I suffer from a rare disease known as ADD. Anyone else suffer from this terrible, terrible disease? Yeah, we got to stick together. I'd say let's organize a meeting, but we could not handle that shit at all. We could not do it. It's so weird getting diagnosed with ADD, you know, because it like seems like a very normal thing. Like I go into the doctor, I'm talking to the dude. I was like, I just have trouble concentrating on things I'm not interested in sometimes. And he was like, you're very sick. Take these drugs. I was like, okay. So I sell Adderall. Unrelated, get those Venmo payments in. You guys ready for your next comedian tonight? Are you guys ready? This dude is one of my absolute favorites. He runs a great show over at the Rising Bar in Cambridge. Please welcome to the stage my friend, Liam McGurk.
Hey guys, I'm scheduled to be here. I say that up top because like as soon as I get on stage, a lot of audiences don't trust me immediately. Because I guess I always look like 5 minutes ago I was outside smoking the exhaust pipe in my car. But I'm not high genetically. My eyes are protons length from closing. And I have this voice that naturally makes me sound like I have a favorite flavor of aerosol can. But I contribute to society. I'm a delivery driver at Panera Bread. Is that for delivery drivers or Panera Bread? It's for both? Cool. Got a 5-mile radius fan. Get my 5-mile radius. I'll be lawfully allowed to deliver to you. It's not a bad job. It has a bunch of bullshit corporate rules, like show up at a specific time, don't be a hero. That's a real rule. You can get fired for trying to stop a robbery because it puts people at risk. And the official rule is called don't be a hero. But like, everyone knows the real rule is don't be a hero, parentheses, unless you've got this. Because if I do the calculations in my head and things are coming up Liam, I'm going in there. He may have a gun. I've got a frozen turkey carcass and a good feeling about this. I'm not afraid. Like all employees of Panera Bread, I am ready to die at any minute. My friends tell me I shouldn't be a delivery driver because they tell me I'm the worst driver of all time. But, like, we live in Boston. I think the worst drivers are those people who, as soon as they get behind you, they just start tailing you as hard as they can and slamming their lights and flashing their horns. Like, they think they're the king of the road just because they're in their big, macho, all-American honky-tonk ambulance. Like, I didn't see you. I was shopping online. Go around. I think we should stop holding the door for each other. Nobody likes it. Today I tried to hold the door for some guy. I was just like, I forget what, and then he just. So I went inside, and then I gave him all my bank information because he owns me now. He makes my decisions. It's awkward. The worst are those people that hold the door for you when it's way too far away to be helpful. And then you have to do this half run, half walk thing to accommodate them. I always walk so that they have plenty of time to think about how their so-called selfless action has hurt both of us. It's like if you're really trying to help me, guy holding the door for me, instead of holding the door for me, come to me and pick me up. and take me to your home. And let me sleep on your couch until I get my shit together. And make me a sandwich with between 1,270 calories. And let me produce a movie with camera equipment that you've rented on your editing software. It's not about how I used to wipe my ass until I was 9. The movie's about the moment I decided to do it myself. No, Mom, I don't need help, but please stay close by. I think we all think that we're way too good at conflict resolution, like as a species faults. Anyone else think that if they got Israel and Palestine in a room at the same time, that they'd be able to figure it out? Guys, come on. Pick a map. Pick a map. I don't even know why I would attempt that. I have social anxiety, which is the most pathetic of all the mental illnesses. I don't know if it's really a mental illness. I don't know what the right words are. I definitely should have figured that out beforehand. But it's you can't really champion it. If you're bipolar, you can say, I'm bipolar and I am not my illness. If you have social anxiety, you can't go, I have social anxiety and I refuse to continue this conversation until you tell me that you like me. Oh, you like me? Well, guess what? I don't believe you. That's I used to be a rapper, and then I realized that I couldn't keep doing it. Pretty much because of that. If I tried to put out an album, my producer would be like, dude, I read the song titles of your album. Song number 1, hey, baby, why don't you come over here? Song number 2, hey, baby, why don't you initiate conversation? Song number 3, hey, baby, could you take me home? I don't like night driving. Song number 4, where's the party at? Parentheses, I can only stay for about an hour. Song number 5, I can't order from a place unless I could do it online. Song number 6, I can't truly be myself if the cat's in the room. Song number 7, I would just like a giant woman to hold me. Song number 8, I'd also like that giant woman to be a little mean. You get it. Guys, the fire continues to flame eternal. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.
One more time for Liam McGurk, national treasure. I love smoking weed with Liam because he just doesn't change at all. All right. You guys ready for your next comedian? He's my co-producer for the show. Most of you guys really know him, but he's also super hilarious. Please welcome to the stage my friend, Ben Quick.
What's going on, guys? Hey, thanks for coming out. Or not. I don't know. What's up? Hi, I'm here. I'm Ben. I appreciate. I put together this space for now, and for those of you guys didn't realize where you are, this is a really cool space because we're nestled right between, a nice home, a nice school, and where they cut up the bodies. So I used that joke on the first show. A couple people remember that. Yeah, we heard that. All right, this is a fun song. This is a little one that goes like this. It goes, do you need a box? 'Cause I got boxes. Welcome to the box store. If you need a box for whatever you want, well, look no more. I got big ones, small ones, wide ones, thin ones, boxes everywhere. So many boxes for you to put your junk in that I had to share. So come on down to the box store. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I wrote that one for a brothel. They didn't want it. They got back to me real quick. They're like, dude, we're not allowed to advertise. I don't know what you know, how our business model works. All right, this is a fun one. Some of you may know this one. If you do, you want to sing along, that's fine. Just don't, spoil it for the rest of the people. But this is about being on an airplane. Yeah. Late night, it's a red-eye flight. My pillow, Freddy, gonna try and sleep tight. But there's a small problem between me and sleep. The baby next to me in his seat. And as liftoff happens, so do my nightmares. 'Cause this baby next to me has got his eyes full of tears. Now this baby has been crying for an hour and change. We all want him to be quiet, and I think I know a way. Would someone throw this baby off this plane? You can make another one. All babies are the same. So would someone throw this baby off this plane? Just throw it out the back and we'll all be on our way. I've got $25 and I'll chip in with the cash. 'Cause this baby's making me wish that the plane would crash. So someone do what's right and open up a hatch. I think we're over water where he'll make a splash. I'd rather watch you make a baby on the plane. You can do it in the seat, and I won't even complain. You can give the brand new baby the same name. And in another year, it'll be like nothing's changed. This plane's going 500 miles an hour, cruising out to 31,000 feet. Baby fall 125 miles an hour, take 169 seconds to hit the ground, at which point the plane would have gone 100,550 feet. Now, using the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. 120,550 squared plus 31,000 squared is a really big number, so we'll divide that by 5,280 to go from feet to miles, and the square of that new number is about 23.98. Yeah, which means that we're going to be 24 miles away when the baby hits the ground. Yeah, so it's not like the blood will be on our hands, It'll probably be on someone's house. Probably. On all over some guy. Like some guy's gonna walk outside like, ah, shit, the stork must have dropped one. If you're gonna bring a baby on a plane, you should get him drunk so that he won't complain. That's what my parents did when I was on a plane. And I grew up with a relatively minor damage to my brain. Thank you. So I love doing that song because people will ask me when I do that song about the math section, because I kind of just talk really fast through it. And people want to know if the math is correct. And the truth is, it kind of is. If you took the numbers that I put into the calculator and did the same math I did, you get the same answer. The only thing is, I had to guess that a baby falls at 125 miles an hour. Yeah, because really not a lot of research there for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, terminal velocity. There we go. That's all. I Googled that for the joke. I didn't even know. All right. I love doing comedy. I love doing comedy in Boston because I travel a lot for comedy, guys, and I'll end up in some really small towns in the middle of nowhere. I did a gig in the middle of coal country, Pennsylvania, and there's like no cities for hundreds of miles. And I do this thing where I go there, where I go to the bar, and I try to take in the local culture. And in this particular bar, the local culture was cigarette smoke, because everyone was just smoking inside. And I was like, all right, I'm going to inhale this and appreciate it for what it is. And it was cool, because I went and talked to the bartender, and she was really cute. And I was even said that, I was like, you're really cute to be working at this bar, you know what I mean? And she like smiled, and I saw her tooth, and I was like, oh no, this checks out completely. Now I know why you work here. It's fun though. I was talking to the guy. I wanted to get to know their world, and I talked to this guy there, and he said, "Hey man, everyone here thinks they know you," and because people were like, "Do I know you from somewhere?" I was like, "No, unless you were at a comedy show," and they were like, "No," and I was like, "How does everyone know each other?" He goes, "Everyone knows everyone in this bar, man. We're always here." And I go, "Well, doesn't that ever get boring?" You know? I asked the guy, "Doesn't it ever get boring? You all know the same people every week?" And he goes, "No, man, because it's always different." That's what he said to me. He said, "It's always different." So what do you mean? He goes, "Well, like on Tuesdays, we got karaoke." And I said, "Okay." I said, "So it's different." And I was like, "Oh, now I know why everyone in this bar is smoking a cigarette right now." Because if your life is this town, like 60 years is long enough. You, you don't need the full 80 to see what you need to see. You found the meaning of life. You meet someone, you fuck someone, you make someone, you call it. It's good. You lived. Yeah. It's like you finished the test early. Turn it in. You're done. Good job. All right. Can any of you guys help me with the song real quick here? I need your help. I'm gonna do a little call response thing, and I'm gonna sing something, and you guys sing it back. We just get a little chant going, and then we'll have a good time. Is that cool? So I'm gonna sing hey 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 hey. Perfect. This time I'm gonna start, and then cue you guys to join in, and I want to wake the neighborhood up. Okay? Hell yeah. Hey 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 hey. Adolf Hitler, Adolf Hitler had a lot of good ideas. You know what? Never mind. I don't want to do that right now, guys. I really would love to get into it, but I'm out of time, so I can't. Thank you guys so much. My name's Ben Quick, and I'm gonna get back to Alex. And enjoy the rest of the fire, and stick around and hang out after.
One more time for Ben Quick, Boston Comedy Heartthrob. Here we go. All right, we got 2 comedians left. You guys ready? All right, this next dude, honestly, we are super lucky to have him here. He is absolutely hilarious. You're going to love him. Please welcome to the stage, Nick Chambers. Yeah, buddy. Keep clapping. The stairs are tough. The stairs are indeed tough.
What's up, everybody? Very happy to be here. A couple months ago, I was diagnosed with something that is more commonly known as bouncer face. I guess some of you can see it already. It really starts to flare up once I put both my arms down. I'll just show you real quick. My shirt said staff, and I crossed my arms. They'd have to shut all this shit down. That's advanced stages of bouncer face that I have. Having BF, as I call it, it's a problem. It's a hindrance because, like, no matter where I go, people always assume that I'm working. You know what I mean? Anywhere I go, like I was at the beach last summer with my family, just toes in the sand, looking out at the water, relaxing, just having a good time. This guy comes up next to me like, "Hey, what's up, bro? We have 3. You think we could get in?" I was like, "The ocean? Yeah, man, you could do whatever you want. I don't work here." Like, what does he think I'm going to tell him? Like, "Nah, there's a sunscreen dress code. It's got to be SPF 50, man. Not today." Then I go and put the velvet rope back in front of the fucking ocean. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I have a lot of stress. I worry a lot. I found out recently that I lost 10 pounds. Nope. I found out I lost 10 pounds. That is not the way your body is meant to work. Like, that is not, you're not supposed to discover that parts of you left. That is a prison break. Like, Andy Dufresne is not in his cell. There should be an alarm that goes off to let you know. That just means at some point my life was so shitty that 10 pounds stopped believing in me. 10 pounds looked around at my life, was like, oh, fuck this. He's never going to get it together. Caleb, we're leaving. We have to get out of here. The news makes me worry a lot. Every time I see one of these news stories, I just wish I was born in a different time period, like the 1920s, 1930s, like that era where all the lead singers sounded like trombones. You know the time period I'm talking about? Oh, sweet baby pie, I wanna hold your hand. At that time. I want to be from that time. Just for the music. No other aspect of the 1920s would be ideal for me. I am a left-handed Jamaican vegetarian. They wouldn't even know how to oppress me during that time period. I don't know, just make them eat rice pilaf with this hand. I don't know. Whenever I tell people that, they're like, okay, left-handed, I see that. Jamaican, I haven't seen Cool Runnings in a while. I don't know what they look like these days. But vegetarian, Nick, really? You serious? I don't care how many jackets you have on. Carrots don't make that. There's no way. I'm vegetarian. My whole life I've been a vegetarian. I think my parents noticed from a young age that I was going to grow to be a big boy, so they had a little secret meeting one evening, like, we only have enough provisions for the winter. Look at him. If that one gains a taste for flesh, he shall devour us all. Then it is decided we will raise him as a herbivore. I was born in Game of Thrones. I don't know if they mentioned that before I came out here. Worry a lot. Worry about racism, man. It's a thing that, right. I worry about racism because it's like you see it so much more often now. I'm talking to the white people because we knew. Like, racism is like the way that people who are not minorities react to racism now is like when someone gets into a really popular band late in life. Like, hey, you know who has some good tunes? The Beatles. Like, yeah, we know. We've been listening to the Beatles. There was one time me and a couple of people, we went to a meeting in this office building, and then in the office at the top of one of the windows in the condensation, someone had drawn a swastika at the top of the window. So I nudged my friend. I was like, yo, you see this? And he said, ha, ha, somebody about to lose their job. I was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want whoever did that to lose their job. Because there is nothing more dangerous than a racist who has time to think. Like, you sitting at home all day, that's when you come up with all your schemes and plans. We don't want that. This job could be the one thing that is keeping that hatred down. They show up to work like, oh, I fucking hate all of them. Oh, man, as soon as what? You want me to CC you on the email as well? Yeah, okay, no problem. Oh, I can't stand them. As soon as we're doing lunch at 12? Okay, no problem. Don't fire that person. Just like hack into their Pandora stage and just have it play Seal all day. Like, just little thing. So we're in the office. I'm looking at that swastika. I was like, I can't believe this. Not just because it's a racist symbol. It's just like, you're not that's not a commitment to your racism. I don't respect that. Like, if you're gonna be racist, don't treat it like a summer job at a swimming pool. I want you to get your 401k from your racism. Like, go all in and make a commitment to that shit. Don't just scribble some things in some water air at the top of a window. So I walk up to the window. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my part now. My little activist shit. I'm gonna wipe that off that window. Guys, watch this. I walk up to the window. So I'm trying to reach it. I was like, this is stupid part-time racism. Let me just get this off this window. I'm trying to reach it because it's high up on the window. And then I caught my reflection in the window. So there is a black dude doing a Hitler salute to a swastika. I said, touche, Fog Nazi, you done it again. I moved to a new apartment, and we have washer and dryer on site because we're blessed. And they're really old machines. Like, they waste a lot of energy and water. Like, you could just tell, like, when you turn on the washing machine, it makes a noise like it doesn't give a fuck about the environment. It's just like, But the cycle it's like 20, 25 minutes and everything's done in the washer and the dryer. It's amazing. So my girlfriend came down, she's looking at it, it's like, are these the machines that we have? Oh my God, these are so bad for the environment. This is so bad for the planet. No, we have to do something about this. We have to stop this. And I was like, I don't care, they work fast. And as soon as I said that, I realized how slavery was allowed to go on for so many years. Because the abolitionists are out there like, oh my God, this is so bad for the planet. We have to stop this. We have to do something. Everyone else is like, I don't care. They work fast. I'm not even. Leave you with this. I think everyone needs to have a female friend that can educate you, put you on the things that are going on in the world of women. My best friend, she told me this. I didn't know this was going on. Sometimes people will send pictures when they're sending, sexy pictures back and forth. A guy sometimes will send a picture of his flaccid penis. Did you know? See, the person who's laughing has just a whole bunch of just exhausted dicks in there. We're doing this? What are we going to do? I don't know why. I didn't know that was an option. I didn't know you could do that. Because I'm thinking that is your advertisement. That is your billboard. That's how you're selling your product. That's not good marketing. If you went into a pizza shop, you walk into Domino's right now, and they have their food items featured up on the wall. They're not going to put up a picture of a ball of dough and a block of cheese. Like, yeah, that's the pizza right there. That's it. If you're sending out pictures of your flaccid penis, you might as well hand somebody a bag of loose Legos. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Okay, I mean, it doesn't look like much now, but if you work on it for a little while, that's a fire truck, baby. Ladies, if you ever get a picture of a flaccid penis, just send back a text that says, that's a fire truck, baby. That's it. And you will be amazed to see how long this dude will carry on that analogy. It's like, oh, you want me to bring the Dalmatians? I don't know. She's into fire trucks. I don't understand. You guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
One more time for Nick Chambers. Huh? All right, man. So we're down to our final comic, our headliner for the evening. This guy, again, super lucky to get him as well. You may have seen him on Comedy Central. You may have heard him on Sirius XM. This dude's name is on the wall at the world-famous Comedy Store. So let me ask you, are you guys ready for your headliner? One more time. Are you guys ready for your headliner? Please welcome to the stage, Danny Kelly.
All right, what's up, fuckers? How we doing? Doing good. My name is Danny Kelly. Been doing this a while, 23 years. Somebody asked me today, just, oh, you're a comedian? I said, yeah. She goes, where are you performing tonight? And I said, in an alley in Brighton next to an auto part store. Hard to sound successful when you're describing this shit, but this is no, this is cool, man. This is, you get the fucking fire going, there's torches. It's like a bad episode of Game of Thrones here. This is this is cool. I love Game of Thrones, man. If I ever had a kid, I would name him Winter. So when he grew up and had orgasms, it'd be like, winter is coming. That shit would be funny to me. They say every house you walk by, 10% of the people in that house are having sex. Somebody's having sex in there. 10% of the people. But this is good. When they asked me to do the show, I said, I'll do the show, but I don't want anybody sitting in the fucking first 2 rows. Nobody. It's in my fucking rider, man. Thank you for sitting in the front rows. 2 random people. That's awesome. So, my name's Danny Kelly. I'm older than everyone in here, collectively. I'm way older than all of you guys. I love performing for you little kids. It's fun. You guys really missed out on the good old days. You really did. Look at you with your little thing on your hair. Oh, it's adorable. That's adorable. No, I grew up in the 80s. We didn't have to wear condoms. And if you guys want to know what real pussy feels like, I'll tell you after the show. It's fantastic. You poor guys have to wear condoms. You make guys wear condoms? You do? Yeah. You kind of have to. Now you got to make them wear like a tire on your fucking dick just to fucking... Real cock feels good. It feels really good. It does, just so you know. But I love seeing you guys running around in your skinny jeans. This is how this is going to work. In 10 years, you're going to look back at pictures and go, Jesus Christ, I used to wear those fucking things? That's going to... All right. How do you piss off the entire audience? Just go out and start shitting on them. That'd be good. No. So, yeah, I'm 47 years old. I'm getting grumpier the older I get, you know. How old are you, my dear? 28. Oh, you're still happy and fucking, right? Yeah, I'm just an angry cunt all the fucking time. I am a creepy, creepy human being, and I get creepier as the years go by. I had to masturbate in the garage today. Now, guys have a thing. Like, we get a buildup down there, and it's a medical thing. We have to fucking get it out. We can't walk. Shit gets fucking ugly. So I was in that position today, so I had to get it out. And I'm 47 years old, and basically me masturbating is just disgusting at this point. It's fucking and I think it's different for women. I think when women masturbate, I envision lily pads and rain, and there's a smiling frog leaping about somewhere. I do it. It's just fucking gross. It's like, shame. Shame. Look at all this hair. Ah, gross. I had to clean up with a wrench. Wasn't even my garage. So you got that to look forward to when you get older. It's disgusting, but this is. I didn't think the show was going to happen with all the rain we got today. You know, had that nice summer rain. I was having a great day. Took my mother out to lunch. Right? Could do that? No? All right. Fuck you guys. I thought I was being a good son. Take her out to lunch. She's adorable. She's like 82 years old. She's like, "Are we going somewhere healthy for lunch?" I'm like, healthy? You're fucking 82 years old. Eat up. The long-term effects don't apply here. Big Macs, 2 at a time. Enjoy yourself. Jesus Christ. She says, will you take me to Best Buy after lunch? I was like, absolutely. I'll get you whatever you want. What do you need? She goes, I want one of those iPads. I was like, oh, fuck. I can't afford that shit. I bought her a calculator. So here's the screen, and all the kids are using numbers. You'll get used to it. She's awesome, though. But, yeah, I did that, and now here we are. Beautiful fucking summer night here. I love the summertime. It's not my favorite time of year. My favorite time of year is hurricane season. It's just pure entertainment to me. I watch the Weather Channel for like 2 months straight. Oh, it's fucking awesome. There's always that one douche knuckle that's on there. He's like, I'm going to ride out the storm, man. I've done it once. I'll do it again. Same guy 2 weeks later. When are they turning the power back on? This sucks. Here's the problem with hurricanes. This is why there's so much death and devastation when these things hit. The names of the hurricanes aren't scaring anybody, right? Like, what was the last big one? Sandy? It's Hurricane Sandy. Sandy's coming to town. Run for your life. It's Sandy. Katrina. Gloria. Bob. Hurricane Bob is scaring nobody. Change the names. Put a little fear into people. How about Hurricane Fuck You? How about that, right? Ain't nobody sticking around when Hurricane Fuck You comes to town. It's Hurricane Fuck You. That sounds serious. Let's get out of here. Have you guys noticed that the hurricanes are destroying the worst parts of the United States? You guys noticed that shit lately? Like what was it, Atlantic City? You fuckers ever been to Atlantic City? It's an absolute shithole. New Orleans? That place needed a good douching, let's be honest. A hurricane is basically God saying, get that shit off my fucking planet. All right, you guys are fucking horrified at this point. It's just, Jesus Christ. This guy's out of his fucking mind. He's out there amongst us? Yeah. Oh, I do. Getting angrier older I get. You got a little light too. What do you got there? Oh, you got the same thing she does. What is your name? Renee? I like that name. That's Renee. That's a sexy fucking name right there. My name's Danny. Kind of sucks, you know. It's all right. Never got me laid, you know. If I had to pick my own name, I'd pick a Latino name because those are the sexiest fucking names you can get, right? Antonio Banderas. That shit's not even fair, right? Benicio del Toro. Fuck. Like, if it was me and those two dudes in a bar, I don't stand a chance when a hot-looking girl like Renee comes walking over. She'd be like, hey, what's up, guys? What's your name? Be like, Antonio Banderas. Fuck. Right. What's your name? Benicio del Toro. What's your name? Danny. I'm Danny. I know shit. Can make it fucking happen. A lot of the names are changing, though. Like, you might be the last Renee ever. Nobody names her. Are you a Renee, too? All right, so the last two Renees are here. Nobody names their kid that shit anymore. Like, what is your name? Florencia? Fuck yeah. Holy shit. Florencia. That just fucking sounds like a fucking doctorate degree in pussy right there. That's just Florencia. Yeah. I like that. You might be the only Florencia, except maybe over in Italy, right? There's probably a bunch of them running around over there. It's Argentinian? I picture Italy. I don't know why. What's your name? Florencia. You want to go upstairs and sleep, except not really sleep, you know? It's like it's the way the Italians do it. Argentinian. Great fucking name, you know? I was at this family reunion of mine, and I met this like third cousin of mine. I don't know who the fuck she is, but she had a little daughter with her. So I was like, hey, what's your name? She goes, Ariel. I immediately looked at the mother for an explanation. I go, Ariel? She goes, it's from The Little Mermaid. I was like, no. I get it. Why the fuck would you do that? It was my favorite movie growing up, so I called her Ariel. Isn't that cool? No, you're a fucking asshole. Didn't you have a favorite movie growing up? Yeah, it was Star Wars. I'm not naming my kid Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi. What the hell is wrong with you? Hey, Boba Fett, get out there and mow the lawn. Are you getting the Star Wars references, young people? No? A lot of the names are changing, ma'am. I don't know, like, every generation has a whole bunch of fucking names that are just gone, you know? Like the generation I'm from, like Cheryl and Karen, those are fucking gone. Generation before that, right? Ruthie, right? When was the last time you saw Edith running around? Doris, right? Anytime you meet somebody named Doris, they all have silver hair, a string of pearls, and they're all adorable. Every Doris is Here's something you'll never hear. Boy, that Doris is something of a cunt, right? You'll never hear it because they're all fucking fantastic. All right. I lost you guys somewhere along the line. I think it was Florencia. I don't know. From Argentina. What do you do? What are you doing in Boston? Do you go to school? A pharmaceutical company. I was fucking close, wasn't I? Yeah. I can read shit. That's awesome. You got a boyfriend? Is this your man right here? Nice. Gonna get a little blowjob by the campfire after the fucking show? Yeah. Why not? I'd fucking do it. Good for you guys, man. That's what it's all about. Having sex, making each other come, right? That's what happiness is, man. It's like fucking, you know, watch Game of Thrones, have an orgasm. That's what it's all about. Smoke a joint, fucking life is good, you know? I don't know. I get fucking in trouble every time I leave the house. I like to stay home, you know? I do. I'm too fucking angry. Every time I fucking leave the goddamn house. Like, I'll tell you guys this one. I don't know if I should. You guys are a little fucking timid. You're not going along with it. But how do I say? I'm all for people with special needs working at the supermarket, but fuck, do they all have to work the same shift? You know what I'm talking about? I went to the one I go to all the time. I won't mention the name of the place, but I stopped and I shopped. But it's the one I go to all the time, so I was way hungover, Florencia. I go in there, and I recognize everybody that's fucking working, and I see the girl that's working. She's a fucking mess. She's like 400 pounds, greasy fucking hair. She smells fucking horrific. You know what she looks like? Remember in the Muppet movie, the Big Muppet, the one, I want to go to Hollywood? She looks like that dude, but she's working at the supermarket. It's like, I can't deal with the smell, so I go to the next aisle, and I recognize this kid. He's a little Cookie Monster eye going, whatever. So I put my stuff on the roller there, Florencia, that moves the food, the belt, right? The fucker starts commenting on everything that I'm buying. He's like, kale, this is disgusting. I'm like, whatever, dude. He's like, green beans sure are eating healthy. I'm like, yep. He gets to the next item. He's like, Nutter Butters. These aren't very good for you. I said, well, they're not really for me. They're for my dog. Fucker yells at me. He's like, you give your dog Nutter Butters? I was like, yeah, I give my dog Nutter Butters. He's only going to live to be about 10, 12 years old if I'm lucky. But fucking Nutter Butter makes him happy. He can have a Nutter Butter. Fuck you. So the woman behind me goes, whoa, take it easy. I think he's special needs. I go, no, fuck that shit. Somebody gave this guy a drawer full of money, okay? That's where you draw the line. You don't give somebody $5,000 and hope for the best. And that's how I got banned from Stop and Shop on a Tuesday afternoon. It's just my fucking anger. I got to get it under control, you know? It's like the little things, Renee, right? Little things that piss me off. Not the big things, world hunger and all that shit. Fuck that. I don't care. It's a little. I know I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. That's how I'm going. Like, I'm the guy you see in the rear view mirror, fucking losing his mind. Okay, you look in the rear view mirror, just like, that's me. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack, no doubt about it. But not tonight. Tonight, I'm performing in front of empty beach chairs. And Florencia and a girl is wearing fucking balloons. I haven't seen those in 25 fucking years. Look at those. Good for you. Yeah, those are cute. I like those. They're called balloons, right? They're called sneakers? Seriously, they're just called sneakers? How fucking lazy of a shoe company is that? Just fucking, we need a name for these things. It's fucking sneakers. It's called sneakers. They used to be called balloons. They used to be white balloons. What's up? It was a brand, yes, balloons. They weren't as lazy as the sneaker company now that doesn't bother coming up with names for shit, you know. But, yeah, I don't know. Spent a lot of time at home. You ever taken a dick pic, sent it to Florencia? Not her, but you have taken it before? As soon as the iPhone came out, I saw that fucking comment. I'm like, people are going to start taking pictures of their fucking junk. You know what I mean? And, like, you know, even, like, little kids taking pictures of their fucking schmoonies and shit and sending it to people. Schmoonie's a nice way of saying pussy, you know? Because when you're young, it's a schmoonie. When you grow up, it's a pussy, you know? It's different fucking names, right? I would never send a dick pic. No dick is pic-worthy. It's a confidence that you're confident taking it, but you should see the reaction of the people looking at it. It's, probably a little different. It's just like, oh, look at that thing. Guy's hung like a fucking light switch. In the off position. But yeah. So yeah, I grew up in the 80s, man. So this is a crazy fucking time, man. Donald Trump's fucking president. Thought I'd never see this shit. It's just fucking crazy. Right? No? All right. Do you guys not want to do this anymore? We can go upstairs, fucking heroin and muffins. They have it up there. We can. This would be a great campfire. Be fun. But I stay at home a lot, man, because I watch a tremendous amount of TV, you know, because it's so different than when I grew up. Like, you guys have no fucking idea. When I was growing up, we had 3 channels. 2 of them didn't even fucking come in, you know. We had to get up to change the fucking channel, Renee, you know. We had a volume knob as big as your mother's nipples. It was fucking huge. Fucking thing, get up there. Now it's just, shit's just fantastic. Like fucking 45-inch flat screens, right? HD, DVRs, all kinds of fucking nonsense. Great. DVR is the best invention since pussy, you know? You don't have to watch the commercials. It's fucking fantastic. But I watch like a lot of different TV now. Like I don't watch like sitcoms and shit like that. Like what's your favorite TV show, buddy? Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks. Didn't that just start up again? Yes. Yeah. Fuck yeah? All right. I got to get into Twin Peaks. You know that came out in the 80s and it was fucking stupid, right? Have you seen the original? Have you seen the original Twin Peaks? It's fucking horrific. It's awful. I watch like a lot of those like survival shows. You watch those fuckers? I love these guys, man. I'm fascinated with it. But I get depressed watching these guys because I've come to the conclusion by watching them, I'm not a real man. These guys are fucking men. I was watching this one dude. Maybe you've seen the one. It's the middle of the night in Alaska, and his fucking snowmobile breaks down. What does this fucker do? He takes the engine apart, puts it back together, fucking drives home. That's a man right there. Do you have any idea how fucked I'd be in that situation? I was like, holy shit, dude. You guys, call AAA. Get me the fuck out of here, right? I watch Deadliest Catch. You watch those fuckers? Oh, these guys are real fucking men. Bering Sea, 60-foot waves, 20 below. They're like, fuck it, let's go fishing. They're all happy about it, dancing on a deck, smoking cigarettes. I'd be freezing my ass off. I'd be like, anybody have a Snuggie? My favorite, you ever seen The Man vs. Wild? Remember when that fucker was on? Oh, he's the best. Have you seen Man vs. Wild? Oh, unbelievable. The guy teaches you how to get out of the most remote, dangerous parts of the world. He comes on, he's like, hi, I'm Bear Grylls. I've served in the British Special Forces and climbed the top of Mount Everest. But tonight, I'm going to teach you how to survive in the Sahara Desert. And he shows you how to do it, how to find water and food. He's running around eating bugs and shit. He's like, oh, it's really gross, but it's a great source of protein. All right. And I watch like a whole marathon of this guy. Kind of gets a little boring, same technique and stuff. And let's be honest, I'm not getting stuck in the Congo any fucking time soon, okay? Give me a survival skill I can use in my everyday life. That one show where he comes on, he's like, hi, I'm Bear Grylls. I've served in the British Special Forces and climbed the top of Mount Everest. But tonight, I'm going to teach you how to survive Thanksgiving at your parents' house. There's Aunt Mary's turkey. It's really dry, but it's a great source of protein. All right. There's the Jack Daniels. We're going to need that. I do a lot of drinking, man. You drink a lot? Not really? You should. It's fucking awesome. It's the best, man. I get very obscenely fucking drunk. Like, I'm the creepy guy in the bar, right? You know the creepy guy, Renee? Guilty as charged right here. I am amazed at how creepy I can allow myself to become. I walked up to a girl last night, shit-faced out of my mind. I went, you know, in some countries, snoring's considered consent? It was creepy, right? I didn't stop there. I was like, nice ass. Hard to believe shit comes out of that. Do not use these lines. They do not work. They will end up fucking horrifying people. You will go home alone, masturbating in the garage. That'll definitely happen. Yeah. I like being the creepy guy. Not bad, right? You creepy? You got some shit in your closet? Yeah. Yeah. You ever just... You've got that fucking bald, creepy serial killer look to you, too. You just fucking look at girls and be like... Scare them into sex, right? It's good. I don't know. You ever get scared into sex? Yes. Yes. Me too. Yeah, she was like fucking tipping the scales at a smooth 280. Yep. Her name was fucking Terry. Fantastic. I was 14, she was 18, and she had a car. And she wanted to fuck me. So that's who I lost my virginity to. What's that? I did get laid 9 times that weekend. My dick looked like fucking hamburger by Sunday. It was fantastic. It was a great fucking weekend, man. But that's when the fucking journey started, man. You know? My pussy journey. What's your name again? Florencia? Yeah. That's when it started, man. You know? I love it. That thing you're sitting on, fucking fantastic. Yeah. It's the best. You know? I don't like them skinny either, you know? Gotta have a little meat. You know? You look horrified. No, you gotta have a little, like, baby fat on. These skinny fucking girls, dry pussies. Fuck that. It's like sticking your dick in a box of Triscuits. That's no fun. Fuck that. I like a little baby fat, you know? Like a peach that's about to go bad, you know? Just, it's good. All right, we've brought this to a screeching fucking halt. See what you did, serial killer guy? They're not listening to me anymore. They're fucking worried about you. It's just, the bodies are hidden. Jesus Christ. But, I don't know. I've been thinking about doing yoga. Do you do yoga? No. Why not? You don't know? You just fuck it? You know why I don't do it? The names of the fucking positions. I just can't get behind that shit, like fucking the warrior stance. Get into the warrior stance. That's just so fucking emasculating, you know what I mean? Like downward dog. Fuck. What a stupid name. Like, you got yoga pants on, you can see the fucking schmoony right fucking there. Like, everything. Change the name to, like, smuggling a yo-yo or some shit, you know what I mean? Not downward dog. Just, okay, everybody get into the smuggling a yo-yo pose. There you go. We can fucking see it. No? All right. No one yoga jokes. I thought I'd get somewhere on yoga with this crowd. Fucking guess not. I don't know. I think I'm done. You guys want to finish this? Yeah? I think I'm finished. No? What do you guys want to talk about? Anything? No? More sex jokes? I can talk about that shit all fucking night, man. All fucking night. Now, do you lick pussy? Are you are you good at it though? You don't know. You need to find this fucking shit out. Is he good at it, lady friend? Oh, you haven't been down south yet. That's right. Is that what's going on? A couple times, and she doesn't know if you're good at it. You suck at licking pussy. That's basically what she's telling you, man. And you gotta fucking get good at that shit because you like it when she takes care of you, right? Yes. So you need to fucking reciprocate and get good at licking pussy. That's the key to a relationship, man. Making each other fucking happy. Communication and sex. Okay? You guys are sitting way too far apart here. Communication, sex. You should be holding her hand or touching her monkey in the front row or something. Just affection. Get affection. And learn how to lick pussy, man. I learned a long fucking time ago. It was, dude, I show up in the bedroom wearing a fucking bib. I don't give a shit. It's just like, we're gonna get this shit fucking started. It's like, God damn it. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you very much for hanging out, man. Appreciate it.
One more time for Danny Kelly. If he offers you candy, do not get in his van. Do not get in the van. I love how the last 3 comedians all brought up dick pics. Like, this is just on everybody's mind. It has always struck me as kind of a weird tactic. You know what I mean? Like, don't just send her a picture of your dick. She's not going to bang you just because you have the necessary hardware. There's more to it than that. Like, you have to send a girl a picture of something that women like. You know what I mean? Like, don't send her a picture of your penis. Send her a picture of you cleaning a bathroom or depositing a check or just not taking a dick pic. Literally anything else and you're good. Listen, guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Give it up for yourselves one more time. Our next show is going to be August 5th. We love having you here. Thank you so much. I told you guys no one's going to talk to you up front. I lied a lot. But listen, hang out for a little bit. Thanks a ton, and good night.